infamous cases of this was the YouTuber Defilt. For years, he convinced the entire community he was a female player, which got him a ton of attention in a scene that was mostly guys. But, the truth has a way of coming out. Accusations started flying, another YouTuber even made a whole channel just to expose him, and eventually he had to admit it. He was a guy. He'd catfished the whole community for years.
Now, let's jump forward to a more modern case of alleged deception. Sirpugger. He built his entire brand on being the community's watchdog, the hero who busted all the bot farms in the game. But after a while, a question started bubbling up. Was this guy a genuine crusader, or was he a fraud?
So here's how it would usually go down, according to the critics. A supposed fan would conveniently tip him off. Then he'd show up and catch these bots that had really bizarre gear and were acting in ways that, well, just didn't make any sense. People started analyzing the videos saying, hold on, this looks a little too perfect, a little too staged. Sirpugger's defense? He just blames some anonymous source, which didn't exactly quiet things down.
So we've gone from in-game drama to real-world deception, but the story takes its darkest turn right here. This is where online infamy doesn't just stay online, it bleeds into the real world, into actual violent crime.
And just a quick heads up here, a content warning. The story of this next player is genuinely disturbing, and it does involve details of violent crime.
So let's talk about Sirpugger. A lot of old school players first knew him as Kids Ranks, a celebrated PvP YouTuber from that golden age. A legend, really. But the person behind that online fame had a horrifying offline reality. A conviction for a school stabbing at just 16 years old, and then, many years later, allegations that he orchestrated a horrific acid attack before becoming an international fugitive.
This is just a chilling escalation. In 2022, he was accused of organizing a horrific acid attack on his ex-girlfriend and her child. He then fled the country and is reportedly wanted by Interpol. And if that's not already unbelievable, he actually resurfaced on TikTok in 2025, posting videos while he was still on the run. This is a terrifying line to cross, from in-game toxicity to real-world monstrosity.
So when you think about this whole journey we've been on, from Zazima's simple, celebrated grind, through the deceptions of Defilt and the questions around Sirpugger's, all the way to the criminal depths of Sirpugger, what does this whole evolution of fame and scandal really tell us about the legacies we build for ourselves online?
Which really brings us to our final question. When a player's achievements in the game are tangled up forever with their actions in the real world, what is their true legacy? In a world that's built on pixels and the constant chase for clout, what's the thing that ultimately defines a legend? Their greatest accomplishments or their gravest sins?